Hey Guardians, how's it going? This will be a quick new video that will be going over the new add-ons that we can use nowadays with the addition of having only awakening add-ons available, but we won't be using all awakening. You'll see mainly just 4, but let's get into it. There'll be this section will be add-ons that you should be using always. The last one will be depending on taste basically, but I will slowly go over everything. So starting from overall, this is a setup mainly for PvP, but we have one add-on that's made specifically for PvE. So if you actually want to go full PvP mode, you can swap this out for something else from the variations that I'll be showing at the end. But otherwise, just stick with this setup. It's Fireborn Rupture. You can use this the way we used always before, from cleansing, then attack speed buff with Glorious Advance, then you go straight Fireborn into God Incinerator, or you can straight up start with Fireborn Rupture, go into God Incinerator, pull straight into damage, and then Searing Fang, and then you can maybe do Cleansing Flame at the end when you have all the buffs up. This will do probably the most damage. But if you're cycling non-stop PV rotation, it doesn't really matter. Next up, we have these 3 skills that go all together with the setup, with the new combo that I'll be showing later today. Main thing is, I have attack speed on both. It's not necessary, but I want it in the sense because in large scale PvP, you open with this. In the new combo, you open with this. The reason we have attack speed on this is because the skill is generally slower, so we need the extra attack speed to perform the combo, which I'll be showing. It's a very simple grab into God Incinerator, into Cleansing Flame, into Searing Fang. It's so simple, but it does the most amount of damage. Also, I have the DP shred on it because the skill itself shreds DP by 20 on max, so it's minus 35 total. I have accuracy here to just add an extra damage boost to the combo. And the last thing in the combo, which this is mainly for PvP focus, is crit damage. I think I might be changing this, but I don't have crit damage on anything else. Basically, the first hit will apply the add-ons, then the second hit does the most. So that's why I also have down attack, because down attack is the biggest modifier for this skill. So that's the main combo. The other combo that you can use is Anti-evasion, which I already mentioned in the Guardian Discord, as grab in the Blood Circuit and you float with Cleansing Flame from Hotbar and then you Searing Fang. So for the maximum negative evasion is minus 19% with this add-on, and we also have additional attack speed, so it's easier to pull off the combo. Just be mindful when you extending the flow. That goes for both combos. This can actually down smash as well, so it can mess up. So you should watch out what are you actually doing. If you mess up and you down smash, you need to follow up with different float like Frigid Wind. Okay, and then the last add-on, I'll go through different things that you can use. This would be probably like the easiest all go around skill that you can be using. Defense and attack speed never ever hurts. Like, we have no plus defense skill or no plus defense add-on on any of these skills, and this is a good mobility skill with good AoE that you can hit often. Other thing I was testing out was FNMS. The problem is it only applies, it has the best add-ons. I would use the same DP plus attack speed. It only applies the add-ons if you actually hit the target, either with the landing or with the actual attack, right? So this is what you would be using. The problem is, if you go straight into RMB, Frigid Wind, it doesn't hit and it doesn't apply the add-ons. That's why I stopped using. Other thing you could be using is where's the Mountain Slam. This has the best tier 3 add-ons from Pre-Awakening, so you could be using a similar way to the Shift Q. This was used for the other combo before. It's a little bit faster, so if you want to do different types of combos, you can use this instead, right? Minus 20 DP for minus 40 actual DP shreds total, and the best attack speed you can get. So this would be a faster combo. It would be grab into Mountain Slam, Then you would flow again with Cleansing Flame and then Searing Fang to finish it off. It does way less damage than the God Incinerate combo, but is with bigger attack speed, and the skill itself is faster. So you could be testing that. Other thing you could be using is, what is my axe throw? Yeah, if you wanna be, I can't find it actually. There it is. If you wanna be extra nasty, well, you can just stack up more slows on axe throw and just like throw it on people and just Giga stack up, because this skill itself will give you 57% slow, and this skill alone stacks up with Oumua's Flame. So if you combine these two, I think it's like 72% slow if you hit both of these skills. So that's actually a Giga busted. But I will be probably using the all go around defense and attack speed on Oumua's Subjugation. Okay, let me jump into Battle Arena real quick. I'll be showing you the new solidified combos, especially the main one. I didn't show in the last video because it wasn't as used before. I didn't really think about it because in many cases it's really slow and borderline. Sometimes you might not be able to pull it off. But yeah, it's very simple. You just grab, then you hold bar, smash, and Shift F, Shift R and B. If you fast ride, it should float. I really recommend at least keeping your attack speed up with Fear Disdain if you cannot Glorious Advance all the time. But this should be enough. Just hotbar, got Incinerator, hold Shift F, and then straight into Shift R and B. At the end, if you wanna disengage, there not that, you can go into Frigid Wind, linger your iframe, and then fly out, perhaps. The other combos is when some people actually start panicking is when they CC actually somebody with Cleansing Flame and they don't know what to do. You have two options. Either you refloat in Awakening, or you go for a grab and then just go for Searing Fang. So let me show you the refloat. You could either use Frigid Wind, which is probably better for gap closing, or you can use Comfort Slash. Okay, let me show you the refloat that you would be using, maybe even for gap closing, right? So you float, you get closer, float again, and then Searing Fang. Yeah, other thing that might be actually better for even doing more damage in the end would be just float, go grab, sturdy step, disdain, sturdy step, grab. Then you could, you could C-swap, go straight into Searing Fang and got Incinerator. If they start to stand up and it's a grab class, you just fly out. But yeah, let me show that again. Cleansing Flame float, sturdy step, grab, C-swap, Searing Fang, Shift Q. Also C-swap to the side. You can also use Frost Slide, but I think C-swapping, if you're just comboing, like, it's very fast. Okay, Disdain, sturdy step, grab, C-swap, Searing Fang, got Incinerator. Okay, other combo that you could be using if you actually catch people with your Frigid Wind. You should be using that a lot. That's kind of the advanced skill on Guardian. Not many people actually using it. Is if you float them, then you do the 3 attacks. Then you have to go straight for another Cleansing Flame float. It's perfectly timed. If you have no slows, it works the best. And then you go straight into Searing Fang. Okay, Cleansing Flame and Searing Fang. Actually, holding Shift F will immediately cancel your lingering iframe. Okay, let me show again. Cleansing Flame. Frigid Wind. Best thing to use it if somebody's forward guarding as well. Use it in their back. Just turn it around like this. Hit it in their back. Turn the camera around. Float them again. And then boom, boom. Alright, that's it. just remember, use your attack speeds, don't get slowed, use these add-ons, and then mainly perform the strongest combo that you can, which is basically Hotbar Got Incinerator, straight into Cleansing Flame, straight into Searing Fang. Right, that was it for today. Thank you all for watching. Please follow me on my Twitch. I stream there almost every day, but that's my main content that I do. I usually do Node War Sieges and RBFs. Thank you all. Peace.